Hey y'all. Hey collective. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you so much for stopping by. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If today is your birthday or whenever you see this and it happens to be your birthday, happy birthday, Libra. Happy birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this reading for the Libra Collective. Also, I just want to say the information down in the description box. Excuse me, that all my information is down in the description box. And I am open for personal readings right now. So if you would like a personal reading, just reach out via email, which is down below, and we'll just go from there. Thank you for your continued support to me as well as the channel. I greatly appreciate you guys, and also thank you for any donations in advance that you might send. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So let's see what's going on here for my Libra Collective, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Libra Collective. Keep in mind you can have Libra anywhere in your chart. Always use your own discernment when listening to these readings. Check in with your spiritual team for extra or additional information through meditation and prayer. Okay. Also, apply the roses they fit. Okay. All right. What is energy here for the Libra Collective, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine today? Let's see. So now something's happening in the now. I feel like there's growth coming from some like painful. You know what I'm hearing that song, Frankie Beverly, I believe. Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. There's something about that. Yes, and then we have the truth here. So I feel like the truth is coming out. That you're getting the truth, and it could definitely be a little bit painful, but it is bringing in growth. Where there could have been like stagnancy or like a stunted growth here due to like some pain. You could have been working through something, and so like now your flowers are coming. Okay, you're in blooming season here. I have a card in my other deck that says blossoming, and that's what I'm getting right now at a distance and divine intervention. So something could be going on at a distance right now. That is helping with this. That is helping you come like into like a growth season. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like you could have just been in like a poverty type, like starvation type of energy here, and now like I said, your flowers are blooming. And then I have the reflection here, and then peace is here with cleansing and magic. There you go. Because I was gonna say this is giving like something backfired when I saw this reflection energy. Something went back. Something has backfired. Something has been illuminated here. I feel like through divine intervention, and something has completely backfired. It looks like it could have been some magic that was cleared out here. You could have recently passed a test, and so now you're coming out of a dry season, like a dry spell type of energy. You know, someone could have done like a dry spell on you, like to where you would be like in poverty, to like where nothing grows or was growing or nothing was progressing for you. And so I feel like you're coming out of this. Yeah, you passed the test, came out with flying colors. So yeah, definitely you're in like a growth season now. So whatever just recently happened, only you would know, but there was a recent test that you did pass. And I do get the sense that this could have just been like, with comfort on the bottom of the deck here. I feel like this could have been like a test of just faith, like doing something that was uncomfortable for you at a specific time. We have anxiety, and then we have protection here. So yeah, like this could have been something. I'm being called to like share a personal something personal. Like for me, I am currently not working because I am battling with someone uh declaring me DEAD, and with that comes, like its own issues, right? Because when you try to go apply for a job and they're like, oh, yeah, great, let me do a background check. So then they think that I stole my own identity, that I'm not who I say I am, and I don't get a call back because I've been declared DEAD. Okay. So that's something that I'm just personally like battling with when it comes to finding a job. So Um, I was actually like someone who is, I know, actively doing magic on me. That was like that I would ask them to like help me with my phone bill. And so this particular time when my phone bill came due, I did not ask this person because I did not want them to be able to put another attachment on me or get into like another contractual type of energy with them. Okay, so I did not ask them to pay my phone bill, and my birthday came up, and so I obviously didn't get any calls for my birthday. So it's something that like would more or less be like uncomfortable for you. You could have made a sacrifice like that. So I was just called to like share that. I don't even know. I guess it's relevant to somebody who is listening. So there's something about that, like, so most people will try to make sure they have their phone on for their birthday to make sure people can call them and tell them happy birthday or text them and tell them happy birthday. And so I did not have that this year, right? And so I had one person from the channel actually say happy birthday to me on the channel. And so that was like pretty much what I got from any outside people. And so this is like one of those type of situations I feel like where maybe you were tested in a way that caused you to be a little bit uncomfortable, that's something that would kind of give you anxiety, because it's like, especially if you are looking for like a job or something like that and then you can't pay your phone bill, of course you're going to have anxiety, like what if someone calls. But so I feel like this was just one of those tests where you had to just trust, the most high God to handle something for you, or just showed like a test of faith, and passing the test. I feel like someone did, because we have protection, ideation, and sweetness is here. So an offer is coming. Okay. So let's see what else. Yes, we got a yes. So that's confirmation right there. Okay. And so I just feel like I say, you were just being asked to, just to test the faith, just to have faith here. So we have peace right here. I feel like peace is coming in for you. I do feel like there will be some kind of like communication, some type of message. Birds are like ancestors, but they're also messengers, right? So that's what I'm getting, is like some kind of growth. And the bird here is like holding a leaf here. And I know that this is like a dove standing for other things, but I just feel like I'm getting right now like a bird holding a leaf, like they're bringing you something. They're bringing you something like an offer or something like that will be extended to you through some type of communication. It may not even be a phone call. It may be like checking your emails or something like that. Maybe that's why I was supposed to share it. It's just like to tell you, hey, check some emails rather than relying on the phone call. Check your emails or something like that. But something's being brought to you here because the magic is at rest. Okay, the magic has rested. This could have also just been like a time for you to sit and have peace, maybe just pray and meditate or something like that. Kind of take a break from social media, take a break from your phone, your laptop, computer, tablet, whatever you use, and just kind of like have that time with the Most High God. And so I feel like that could even have been like a time of you receiving a message, like a download or something, of something that you can do to possibly make money, or something that you can do to better your situation here. And it has put this magic at rest. Creativity, yeah, and comfort here. So this could have been like where you were waiting on a job to come and you just kept, waiting on something like that type of energy. And then like while you were in this solitude, you got an idea of doing something that wouldn't even require you to work for someone. Now you got like an idea to like make candles or something like that from home. And that is what Most High God wanted you to see, is how you can create your own income rather than wait on someone to bring you a job. Okay. So that could be for somebody as well. What's this energy? So we have fear here and faith. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out where this hair is on my screen. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, y'all. This is actually something going on my side of the screen, where I just was like, I'm seeing something that looked like a hair, and so I just wanted to make sure y'all weren't seeing it. So anyway, so there could be something like blocking your line of sight, or something that was blocking your line of sight, and so also being in this faith over fear type of energy allowed you to see what you needed to see, and a message came to you, that download came to you, an offer, a job, or something that like was enlightening to you came through. And I do feel like it could have just been like another source of income here. Whatever it is, it brought balance to a situation and cleared out a lot of negative energy. It cleared out some rejection type of energy as well, because it backfired. So like I said, I really feel like this could be like in regards to like a business or something that you can start, because you think of things like that when you're not able to find a job, when you're not able to do something, you get real creative. And so I feel like that was what the Most High God wanted you to do, is to have this faith over fear type of attitude, and to just trust yourself and Him, and knowing that you will still be able to get what you need, have what you need. Even if it's not everything that you want, you still may be able to have everything that you need in this moment, and to create everything that you want. Okay. Angelic help is on the way, and then we have disruption here. Yeah. So I feel like this, with this disruption, we have this confidence energy with isolation. I feel like this was what was messing with your growth here. Now you have the angelic help on the way. So be careful of, this confidence energy here with the isolation. I'm just kind of getting someone trying to hold you back. This could be a mentality of like an older sibling, mother, father, something like that, who believes that you have to just die at a desk, that you'll never make any money or be able to sustain your life, making candles, selling candles. Somebody is selling candles around here, okay? Cupcakes, something like that. Something that you can do at home, from home, and create some kind of income, to have a steady flow of income coming in here. I feel like, and it'll make you happy as well, especially if you have children, because then you'll be able to be present with your children. You won't have a boss or anyone telling you when and when you can't do something, or when you can't take off work, or when you can't whatever. If your child gets sick, you don't have to call into nowhere. And I feel like you could be having someone in your ear that definitely doesn't understand that. They want you to die at a desk. Make sure you got the same insurance you always had, or something like that. Someone could be worried and talking from a worried place, giving bad advice, and they're disrupting something that they're, I won't say disrupting it. I'll just say like they're like I don't want to say, because I don't feel like they're doing it on purpose, like maybe unknowingly, or just like the advice is just coming from a place of like worry and fear for you. Okay, so I don't feel like this person means you any harm. They're just worried about, are you going to be able to still take care of everything with this? It's like, yes, the Most High God, divine intervention, He gave me this idea, so I know it's going to work. There's something like that. And so I feel like you could be telling someone this, or that's just the way you feel. And so we have the truth coming out here. And see, it came out like this because I feel like somebody does not want you to believe this. They don't want you to believe that, that you're going to be okay with this, that they still believe you need a job, and that's what you should be doing. But really, you should be using that time to put into whatever the divine just gave you as an idea to create income. Okay? Because look, trust is here. I can't even make it up. Trust is here. And look, we have the ghost, and then we have dead and magic. Like this season of not hearing from anybody, or not talking to anybody, or whatever, could have been, due to some kind of magic here. And with this being at rest, this new idea came through to create comfort in your life. So you have to trust it. Okay? The Most High God knows. Oh, look, anxiety is here. I feel like somebody is just trying to get you revved up to make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, to make you feel like this is not a good idea, because you're about to step into a winning season. You're about to come out of poverty with whatever this is. And I saw protection on the bottom of the deck. You will be protected. So don't worry about what this person or people are saying. Trust in the Most High God like you've been doing. You just passed the test. You don't want to go backwards. You want to go forwards. In order to progress, you have to be able to trust and have faith over fear, and do not allow someone to instill fear in you because they're afraid for you. Okay? Yeah, I keep seeing that abundance coming out. We have mystery here with, who the fuck is this person? Sorry, y'all. I didn't shook the whole damn table. Who is they on my nerve, child? Mystery and confidence here. I do feel like this person is like set on blocking something for you. This is like blockages, towers, or something like that. This is like someone trying to this is giving twin towers, so like 9/11 type of energy. Someone is trying to make you feel like this is a bad idea. Like all hell's gonna break loose if you go after whatever the Most High God told you to do. Like that you're being blinded and you're not seeing something clearly, or something like that, because they want to want you to maintain some kind of isolation where you stay frustrated, and where things cannot flow for you. Stop and flow is right here. So okay, you know what? I'm about to get my deck out here real quick. Hold on. My good versus evil deck. I just want to see what the hell going on with this person. I'm not going to give them too much energy, but I do feel like I need to clarify because they want to show up. What's this mystery and this confidence? What is this person doing? What is this? Look at this. Sage, Palo, and Palo Santo came out, and then cleansing came out in the reverse. Somebody has some karma coming that they can't clear out, but it's clearing your karma out. your karma is being cleansed out, or you're actively cleansing out your own karma. But I feel like this person, either they don't want any like karmic debts or anything that you have going on to be cleansed out, because they don't have some. It's something, I feel like this is something with them. They have an unclean spirit, and they can't cleanse out anything. They can't change their situation. They might even be in like spiritual jail, because I have ritual right here. Someone could have been doing rituals over your stability, or trying to keep you in some kind of isolation, or literally doing an isolation spell that they can't cleanse out their karma, so they don't want you to be able to proceed. That's what this is. This is an interruption. This is a distraction, a disruption. Ritual, yeah. And then we have thank you, ancestors, angel guides. See what I'm saying? They all showing up for you here, being grateful to your ancestors and your angels, because they are guiding you through some type of death magic that this person was doing ritualistically. And I feel like this person just have an issue, because they know you're in a winning season, because they're in their losing season. So all of the magic is backfiring, like I said. So enough with you. All right, let's see what the ancestors got to say. What's this energy here? I gave them 2 minutes, but at least y'all know what is going on with this person. Okay, and like I said, there is someone also, aside from whomever this person is hiding in the dark. I'm talking about there's 2 different people here. There's someone here hiding in the dark, and then you have someone over here who is like just speaking from a place of being afraid for you, and I feel like it is a relative, okay? So I just wanted to make that distinction so that you guys know that it's not the same person, okay? Yeah, someone can already feel a void, and that's the whole thing. They've sent out a lot of magic, and they know it's coming back, possibly even all at once, or they're just starting to receive bad news every single day. With this one here, a void has started in their life where they're depleted every single day. So this could be like a destiny swap. They're transferring energy with you, siphoning energy from you, or something like that, because with you stepping into like a season of blossoming, they're in like a drought. Okay, so they know that you have to be getting some good news if they're getting the bad news now. Someone is in your south node. Whoever tried to do like a destiny swap or something like that, they're in your south node energy, and you're in your north node energy. Okay, what's this energy here, please? And thank you, Holy Spirit, for the collective. Yeah, we have focuses in the reverse here. I'm hearing that song by Brandy. Don't want to lose my focus, but it's not up to me. Something like that. I still butcher songs, y'all. Ain't nothing changed. It's something like that. But I feel like this is like your angels and your ancestors telling you not to lose your focus. Okay, don't get caught up in the distractions of whatever this person is doing over here. Fear is here. Like I was saying, someone is afraid that about the karma that they're going to receive, because they know they've been attacking you probably like every day. You know, something has been going on like ritualistically, like every Thursday at 10 o'clock, this person did the same spell for the last 2 years. It's something like that going on. But we have purity here and sacrifice. Yeah, the sacrifice has been like cleansed, like with that clearing of energy here. They can't like there you go, right there, y'all, blossoming. That's the card that I was just talking about, and there's a 33 on it. That's what I was talking about. Someone could even be a 33 degree Mason, and they're used to taking people out. They ain't taking nobody out. That death magic did not work on you. So something has been cleansed out. It's like you get a clean slate here, and all this magic got to go somewhere, child. Then look, work. I knew it was something to do with work, because I was actually called to like speak about that, and I never really talk about that. So yeah, look at this. Someone attacking you from the dark, trying to stop and block you. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, so this got cleared out. This sacrifice or whatever got cleared out, so they know when it come back it's gonna be ugly. And did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Let me show you again. Look, somebody done got caught. They got caught in the web they wove for you. And so, like I said, this person is receiving their karma back. That they're worried. They're the ones in fear right now. So they're trying to project the fear and anxiety onto you as well. So be mindful of that. If you start feeling like you're fearful or having some anxiety and you know you shouldn't, just clear out your energy. I always tell y'all to just, say out loud, like, I release the energy that does not belong to me, and I call back my energy, snatch it back from whoever you think have it, and just release the energy that does not belong to you. Say it a good 3 times, and you'll feel better. But yeah, clearing out that energy here. This person didn't got caught doing something, though. They could have gotten caught by your ancestors in the spirit, and they didn't got their ass snatched up. I'm trying to tell you. There's something with spiders. You could be seeing spiders a lot, or you were, and now you're not. There's something about that. And then we have blossoming here with work. So I feel like this is important because I do feel like this is something growing within a job or even like a hobby turned into a business type of situation. And then you're protected also. This business is protected also. For one, the Most High God told you, hey, this is what you should be doing. So there's a lot of protection that comes with this, and it's going to grow. Probably like like I said, into a profitable business for you. Yep. 44 is here, so we have 33, and then we also have 44 here. This is attraction. You could be manifesting, or you could have manifested this, and someone could have had your manifestations blocked, and so now all of your manifestations are coming back to you, which means that this person is like starving at this point because all of the things that you want for yourself are coming to you now and not them. There's something about that. Okay. Yeah, there's like a release of energy happening here where someone could have been watching, like spying, scrying, video, audio, whatever they doing, and trying to block, your fruition. And so now, because you trusted in the Most High God, there's the nourishment right there. You're gonna have more than enough. Somebody is baking some. I'm telling y'all, somebody is baking and somebody is making candles out here. Soaps, something. I know that one of my businesses. Oh, and then we got purpose. Um. Anyway, so this is just like I saw something. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So with this here, like this shower of like fruits and stuff. This is like the fruits of your labor. So everything that you like kind of gone through on like a journey could be like dark night of the soul type of energy, and you coming into like a north node type of energy here. I feel like being showered with gifts is also a part of this. People giving you opportunities, giving you chances, being showered with plenty of blessings to help you push this along. Like I said, with this food thing, you could get a lot of opportunities to like share your food and you know showcase your food somewhere. Realization, yeah. And I feel like that's how you're going to like your business will grow, is like being put on display. You'll get a lot of like, hey, can you come set up at this, or can you do weddings, or can you do birthdays, or there's something about that here. And so just trusting the process is also going to be important as well. Okay. And then with that purpose there, this is like you stepping into your power and purpose, they go hand in hand. Okay, you'll figure out like um when you step into your purpose, it just feels right. You just know that's where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to be, and all the opportunities that come to you, you know that they're right for you. They'll come to you without you even know, like out of nowhere, without you even being able to see it. She has this is the beauty card, which is kind of like Empress energy here, but she's blindfolded and things are just coming to her that's out of nowhere. Okay, someone could have just really wanted you to be hidden or your talents to be hidden. Yep, there go the truth card right there, Anubis right there, and then we have discernment. So yeah, definitely using your discernment. Like I said, don't allow someone to talk you up out of this. Okay, using your discernment, knowing what is for you, what's not for you, and knowing that this is what's right for you. Okay, the truth is out here. Anubis definitely with that protection as well. Okay, then we have the wheel here. Okay, and I'm being called to share something else. Okay. So I had an online boutique where I was, doing fashion, and I also was selling my oils. Okay, so this is like an idea that I know the Most High God gave to me. My business took off. I was making more money doing that than I was at my regular job. And so then I had an ex and an ex best friend get together, and they did a bunch of magic. They stole my information and got a business loan in my business name. So if you have experienced something along those lines, or you could be getting called back to a business, this is the real thing for you. You were supposed to be doing that. Okay, don't let anyone, because I saw with like the magic and the faith and everything, you might be a little afraid to revisit something that you did in the past, but you were on the right track. Someone like did something to stop that. If people have to do all this magic ritualistically just to stop you from having something, like Just think about that for a minute. That someone have to like go through great lengths just to shut you down because they can't stand to see you progressing or making a profit, off of an idea that is yours or that the Most High God gave you, right? And then they have to go work at a desk every day. So there could even be some jealousy there as to why someone could have like tried to do something to like plant something in your mind or to like destroy your business or to make you feel like revisiting something is not a good idea. Okay, when it was really the Most High God's idea in the first place, but people got involved and they sacrificed you or sacrificed your business or did, like I said, gone through great lengths just to stop something or just so they wouldn't have to see it online anymore. Steal your business or take your idea and then try to replicate it, but the crowd gets heavy, right? When it ain't yours. So certain things like that, could be cycling through your mind like, well, I thought I was supposed to be doing this, but then this happened. There's something about that for somebody here because I know I'm being called to share this for a reason. If it is something, an idea that came back around, do not be afraid to reconsider doing this again because there could have been definitely some other variables as to why it ended. It may not have just been the right time or something like that for somebody. Also, divine timing, divine intervention, certain things where it could have been at play. But I feel like for somebody like here, there's something about revisiting an old idea or an idea that came back to you. And it's like, well, I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing, but I'm afraid to do it again, like, so be very careful, be discerning, okay? Especially with this discernment card and this manifestation card coming out here, be discerning because that's not for everybody. But I do feel like it could be somebody in the collective that is being called to revisit something that you did before. Okay, so definitely pray about that. Yeah, because this time it's going to be different with the change, and then we have faith right here. It's going to be different this time for you. This time it will be able to grow, okay, giving birth to an idea that could have happened before, like, that you really feel deep down in your soul that you should be doing, right? You feel like this is what you were called to do or supposed to do, but something came through and changed that. But look at this, a whole storm had to come through here just in order for it to like be pried away from you, right? And so this time rebirthing this idea it may not be a bad idea. It may still be good for your soul. It may still be good for other people, right? You may get more attention this time, or you may want to revamp the business or change the name of it or something like that. This time around with no interruptions, because this time around something is protected. You've gone through the dark night of the soul. You're in your north node. There's protection that comes with that. So revisiting this business in this new season, of like the blossoming energy that we saw, it will be protected. It is what you are supposed to be doing. Okay. So, like I said, don't let someone talk you out of it and tell you, well, that didn't work last time. That is not their business. Okay. That's between you and the Most High God. Yeah. So we have kindness is here. I feel like more will come to you here. Look. Here we go. The fierceness and the transformation. Thank you. I'm glad I saw that transformation card because I was about to get upset. But yeah, this attacking or whatever, you are shielded from all these attacks and stuff. There's a transformation here. This person that could have been in your energy or all up and through your business or something, trying to do something, trying to attack or whatever, you're being shielded from someone being able to come in and change this for you again a second time. Okay, it's like getting a second chance to do something that you love to do, I feel like. So look, change came out. Yeah. And then we have faith again on the bottom. Have faith. That is like the whole like thing of this reading. It's the constant in this reading is having faith over fear. And look, because there we go. That's what it was. It was this damn destiny swap. So for y'all, so for the people I'm talking to who had a business prior to, and you felt like, well, I don't want to do it again because something happened. This was a destiny swap. A destiny swap happened. Now this person is completely starving. Okay. That's what it was. That's why I failed. That's what was going on. Okay. And like I said, use your discernment. Don't just take my word for it, pray about it. But I feel like this is a confirmation for somebody. I know I got a pretty intuitive collective, so I feel like this is just confirmation for someone who possibly just need to hear it. It was a destiny swap. Okay. Yeah, here we go with balance. So this is y'all showing up right here. Now there's balance being created in your life in a situation, you have more knowledge, and there you go, stepping into your purpose. So like I said, this could have always been in your purpose, just maybe it just wasn't the right time when it was going on. Maybe you need to learn more. It possibly could even just be you need to get certain people away from you, right? Like people out of your energy, friends, family members, having them around. You could have been using some of your money, your profits to help other people. Like you had to learn something. And so if you are revisiting this, or if you got that idea from the Most High God, this is a part of your purpose. So it's okay to step into this. You have gained the wisdom, you have ascended. This is a boat. This is like the Six of Swords, or it's like the rescue boat coming through, to get you away from certain people, to pull you away from things that no longer serve you, right? And so also the books that are stacked up inside of this boat, you had a lot to learn. So you climbing this ladder, ascending into your purpose here. Okay, so whatever you've been given, whatever this idea is a part of your purpose, I feel like. And there we go with the beauty products. Yeah, something like that. Someone could have just been doing things to try to hide you from, social media and things like that. You could have been getting business and all of a sudden just shut down. Um, I know with me personally, I experienced this with my half sister. Is someone who also was like doing like this destiny swap type of energy. She had me send her a bunch of stuff, a bunch of products, and I thought it was because she supported me, but really she just took it and put it on somebody's altar, or took it to somebody and had them attack my business. So I went from a lot of business to things slowing down. Then I also had like a bunch of likes, support, comments, and sales, to just like almost nothing. So if you experience something like that, we got 220 right here. Things are definitely balancing out for you in this season. Okay, so do not be afraid to restart something, if this applies to you here. Where it's like something happened to where all of a sudden you were just hidden from people, like on social media, is what I feel like. A community of people, they just couldn't see you anymore. Okay, this could also just be part of like some type of isolation spell as well, or you were like banned from something and you may not have even known it, and then you realize like, okay, is why am I not getting sales? You probably even looked into it, tried to figure it out. This was like behind the scenes type of energy going on. Okay, yeah, to look, resistance to stunt your growth. Confirmation. I don't know if y'all heard that beep or not, but yeah, confirmation. I feel like somebody just needs to hear this. Like this, these attacks, all this stuff is transformation here. You know who the culprit is. You know who it was that was like, yeah, because with the watcher here, I just feel like something was going on online. Okay, so like you had trolls or something here. Someone could even been hacking your account. Um, Putting up a website pretending to be you, like that type of stuff that was going on. I feel like you realize what happened. Now you know how to protect yourself, and you also know how to, be on the lookout for this type of stuff, putting things in place, trademarks, things like that, making sure you have an LLC this time, just certain things that I feel like you may have needed to learn, yeah, about yourself or about business or whatever the case may be, whether you're starting one or revisiting one. There's something that you just had to learn first. Okay, and like I said, passing that test as well, like being uncomfortable for a little while just so you can hear the Most High God speaking. Okay, and then getting that guidance, getting that advice, and knowing, okay, so this is what's right for me this time. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna try to have, invite a friend to come be a partner with me. I'm gonna do this by myself now. So there's something too about a partnership. You could have had a partner with you and you didn't know that this person was a wolf in sheep's clothing. You had to find that out so that you would not be in business with them anymore. So now if you are revisiting this, maybe you're redoing it for yourself now. If this is a new idea, maybe you felt like you had to do things with other people, or you're going to go into business because somebody asked you to help them. Now you're like, nope, I'm doing this and I'm doing this for myself. I know what I want to do. I have a passion for this. I'm the one with the knowledge. I'm going to do this myself. There's something about that here. And we got these boundaries. Yeah, I feel like you had to set up some real clear boundaries here. And that's what set off this backfire. Yeah. Someone could have also been married to someone that was just very discouraging. And so a lot of times when you are in a contract with someone like that and they are just not healthy, they have unclean spirit, things like that. Once you divorce this person, you may have realized like, your business is taking off now, or some type of, because that could have been a test for some of y'all too, is to get a divorce from somebody and be in an uncomfortable state, and then now, like, things are starting to work out for you. Now you're able to find a really good job that's paying what you always wanted, that has the best hours, the best insurance, whatever the case may be. But you had to like learn a lesson, and that was to not have somebody in your energy that has unclean energy, that is toxic or karmic in some type of way, or someone who doesn't support you. It's hard to definitely, as a female, to be in a relationship with a male who does not support your dreams and who are like jealous of you supporting your dreams. You know what I mean? Of being, excuse me, being jealous of you going for your dreams, and just like not being in a supportive state of mind. It is very difficult to like love someone and stay in a relationship when it's like, like a lot of tumultuous type of stuff going on. So boundaries had to be set. And like I said, it set off that backfire. So like I said, when someone recently got a divorce, just know the good things are coming in for you now as well. And then it also works the other way, is okay, because if you just got married and now you're in a union, and your divine union, there's a lot of protection that comes with that, and there's a lot of growth and blessings that come along with that as well. So this with the wheel here, this is always gives me like the Knight of Wands energy, something that's very quick moving. Like I said, for some of y'all, something could be coming back, and this time it will grow, it will blossom into what it was always meant to be, but the timing just had to be right. She's holding a clock. Okay. Anything else? So, just take whichever scenario that there go boundaries. Boundaries is real strong right here. It's about contracts, and it's about boundaries. And when I say contracts, I don't necessarily mean like, hey, sign on the dotted line, I'm giving you this and in exchange for this. That is contractual, but this is between relationships. It's like people, okay, like friends, family members, things like that. Like having contracts with unclean spirits is what I'm getting in particularly. And you had to set boundaries. The boundaries is what's pushing the backfire. The backfire being pushed out is freeing you up to step into your own destiny and your purpose. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull from the Guardian Angel deck, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Child, cut the deck right on it. Angel of Comfort. This is what I'm talking about having someone that's supportive, a supportive spouse, a supportive partner, supportive friends, someone being there for you. Soulmate energy here. It doesn't have to be like a relationship, but just any type of relationship. You can have a friend that's a soulmate. Okay. So I feel like that dark night of the soul type of energy, I feel like you had to be like nursed back to health because of something as well. Not necessarily like an illness, but I just feel like that fear, that faith over fear type of energy, like trust energy, like it just had to be restored in yourself, and also the Most High God. Look at that. With that solitude, someone had to sit in solitude. And I feel like I said, for some of y'all, you had to just realize that who you were with is not who you were meant to be with going into this new season, because maybe they weren't supportive. What's behind that? Yeah, you had some decisions to make about a person. Okay. Learning is here, and that's what I was getting to. Just like you might have someone older that's trying to tell you how you need to live your life and what you need to be doing, and trying to teach you the way and things like that, but you're just listening to the Most High God, your angels, your ancestors. You're just being guided, by them this time around. Look, and then you making it to the finish line. Okay, there's something about being encouraged here, and having also the wisdom to go after your dreams, because there's success right here. Come on today. Yeah, where there was challenges before, this is the inspiration. This is that faith over fear. Look, faith again. I'm trying to tell you, faith over fear. Showing more gratitude, walking this pathway alone, going through that dark night of the soul alone, and not bringing so many people with you. I saw something in my phone that I had took a screenshot of a long time ago. It's like, you can't bring people with you who don't want to see you at the top. You cannot bring people with you to the top with people who don't even want to see you at the top. You know what I mean? There's something about that, and there's clarity. Yep, that's the clarity that you receive through the communication of like angels, downloads or something like that, I feel like. And then there's a love partner here for some of you guys who is definitely going to be more supportive. Okay, anything else? New beginning is here on the bottom of the deck, and then we have grounding. That's what this time was. It's for you to ground yourself and learn what you need to learn. Okay, so all right, you guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Congratulations. All right, y'all.